This is Ananda, and this is Invitations from Spirit for the week commencing the 29th of June 2026. So the tool which I will be using to ascertain what we are invited to explore, to receive or release this week is Doni Amore's Soul Freedom Deck. And there'll be a link in the comments or a link in the in my blurb below this, which will allow you to get to his website if you'd like to purchase this beautiful deck. So the intention is for us to receive clear, concise and accurate information about the invitations and energies coming in for us this week. And it comes only through beings of 100% light. And it comes from unconditional love and acceptance. Okay, so I'm just going to take the deck out. Excuse the sniffles. Hay fever. Okay, and here we are. So I'm just blowing in the intention and shuffle. And the lovely thing about this deck is that each card holds the energy of the keyword below, yeah? So you can use it to allow that particular energy to come into your aura and to help you, okay? It's all for our assistance. So which side? Okay, right side. I keep splitting it until I get down to one. So it's like a process of elimination, except we are choosing the deck and going, okay, it's the middle card out of 3. And awakening. So here we are. Don't worry, I will lift up the card again and there will be a picture of it for this post. So there you are, awakening. And it is the number 1 in the deck. So what are we awakening to? And perhaps for each person it's going to be quite individual. Maybe we are awakening to our capacities. Perhaps it has been a time where you have been guided to have a greater understanding of what you are able to do and what your gift is at this moment in time. So that can be an awakening to that. And you could be awakening to the path of your soul for this life, or awakening to greater connection, yeah, with the world that we live on and the worlds and the dimensions, the worlds like the planets and the stars beyond, but also awakening to the dimensions which are all here at all times. Yeah. So I'm going to read the explanation in the booklet because it's always very clear and concise, which is great. So the intention is go on a mystical journey of deep self-discovery and limitless possibilities. So really there are so many of us. There are over 5 billion now, and I always imagine that each person is like a beautiful, unique picture of a combination of colors, unique combination and geometry of colors, and we all have our own unique, beautiful tones and symphonies, and it is a wonderful time to really explore and be open, not from what people have said and what culture says you should be or what we should be, blah, but one way to describe is your authentic, your true self, your authentic self. The key energies are discovery, potential, and new perspectives. So allow this time also to open your perception so that we see beyond what our culture has dictated, what the people in power have dictated, what our families have dictated, what the small self inside, which is trying to always keep us safe to the extent that perhaps we limit ourselves so much. So we want to, this is a time where we can go beyond that, even if it's only slightly, so that our perception is able to expand. And when our perception expands and our eyes and our ears and our hearts open more, we're able to explore and enjoy so much more than we ever thought possible. So very much about imagination flowering again, and which is why when we watch children play, it's so wonderful. It's innocent and it's so curious and it's joyful. Yeah. So the key energies are discovery, potential, and new perspectives. And the message is walk the path of deep self-discovery and awaken your true self courageously. Yes, it takes a lot of courage to show up as you really are. The journey unfolds before you to reveal the boundless potential of your soul. Open your heart and allow new perspectives to guide you toward a life filled with purpose and clarity. Trust in the sacred journey of becoming. This is number one. Yeah, number one. It's almost like a start, a new start, a new start, a new journey. And with this new journey as well, I think we'll be asked to drop a lot of old stuff, a lot of old luggage which is just weighing us down, which is, it's no use to us anymore. And this can be old thoughts, material things, sometimes relationships which don't really help anymore. And it will be a time for forging new relationships as well, supportive relationships, new communities which will help us to grow, and where you can give support too. So it gives greater meaning to us. Yeah. So this is what we have, what we are invited to do. A journey of deep discovery, of deep connection to that inner teacher within. You know, real reconnection to the soul. And when we can do that, then we can also reconnect to nature and to our loved ones and to new relationships and new possibilities. So I hope this is helpful, and have an absolutely amazing week discovering yourself. Perhaps you may have aspects like a beautiful diamond which you've missed, and some sparkles there which perhaps you thought, can't do that, can't do that, you know, it's too obvious, or you know, someone's going to put me down. But really, I think it's not time to dampen anything down or worry about competition or worry about people getting jealous. It's time to really dive into it, discover, and then share if that's what you're called to do. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me in this invitation, and if you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe, and see you again next week. Namaste. Bye for now.